Okay, somebody sent me or commented on one of my videos how I never did a Captain America trailer reaction when it was for the Super Bowl trailer, which is true, and I had every intention as soon as I saw it of doing one, and it was just one of those where I just never got around to doing it. I even took stills from the trailer, put them on my hard drive for analysis, and I should be playing those as we go. My general reaction is I'm worried about some things, but I'm hopefully optimistic also. Uh, the one thing is a lot of people have been criticizing the trailer because they this thing it wasn't good, and the only thing I would say is it's not actually a trailer; it's a TV spot. TV spots are a lot more rushed, a lot more condensed. The same thing you saw with the Thor one. The Thor Super Bowl trailer was really condensed, wasn't that great because of the format. This isn't a full trailer, so we can relax a little bit there. Uh, General reaction now to the actual trailer is I'm seeing things I like, and I'm seeing things I'm a little nervous about. Um, One of the things I think, if you looked at the way they're portraying Hydra, one I was hoping it for to be a little bit more pulp-like, i.e., these were going to be full-fledged Nazis we're fighting. They seem to okay, we're not going to show swastikas, but we'll put the little Hydra symbol. I wanted the full-fledged Wolfenstein 3D type experience there with this. So let's just go ridiculous and he's fighting Nazis. Maybe we'll actually see that in the movie. So, but I was hoping for more something along Captain America goes like Wolfenstein when it comes to that stuff. Uh, and the other thing is, I think the Hydra stuff in general looks a little too high tech for the time period. It looks a little too modern. Especially if you look in the background and you see the vehicles that apparently Hydra is using, they look a little too, how should I put it, smooth and very slick, very modern looking. They look like they were modern vehicles. They don't look like they were German or World War II era vehicles, which are a little bit more bolt-like. I mean, I can see the vehicles that they were kind of basing them on, but yeah, it's an art direction style. We'll see how it turns out in the movie. The action, the action looks pretty good so far. It looks like there's certainly going to be some big set piece action moments, which is pretty good. Yeah, you're always worried if it's going to be an action film if they're going to have almost nothing, because then it gets very, very tricky. Even I think Iron Man 2 could have used more action. Or not Iron Man 2, well, Iron Man 2, but Iron Man 1 was the same way. It had very, very good story, luckily. But if it didn't have that really great story, I think it would have suffered because there wasn't a whole lot of action in that film. This looks like it's going to have a lot of action and on a lot grander scale. You saw them busting into that warehouse or complex with a ton of American soldiers. The suit looks alright. I mean, the Captain America suit's a tricky one to pull off. Uh, and I think story-wise, we'll have to see how they. I mean, I understand that him at first deciding to. Okay, they gave him a weird suit because he's basically a propaganda thing. We'll see if this story takes place over a very short period of time after, at least when they get to the main conflict, or if this is going to be he's running around for a while. But a suspension of disbelief, I don't think we're going to have a problem. Uh, Anything else I can think of? I liked Red Skull's look. The 1 second we got a look of him. I mean, he's a Red Skull. There's not a whole lot of creativity you can do with that. He's got a weird freaky jacket, though, if you've seen some of the better stills of Hugo Weaving dressed up there. Though interesting, if you pay close attention to the trailer, when you see the Red Skull, he's actually pulling off a face it's from Mission Impossible. It's like a face mask. So that means we might see more of Hugo Weaving's actual face and performance a lot more in the movie. Which is rather interesting because Hugo Weaving's one of those actors who's okay if you don't have to see him. We know who he is, especially through his voice. I mean, he's V for crying out loud. He did that entire movie wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. Ugh. Uh, I think that is about everything to say on this rather quick trailer. There's, of course, a ton of little hints in the background. We saw Tommy Lee Jones, but that's it. We didn't hear what his character had to say. Chris Evans looks fine. As soon as I heard it, he does have that look to him. He can both look like a skinny little pathetic guy, and he can also look like a big badass. So, works out. So I'm going in there with mostly positive. There's a few little things, but again, there are things more specific to me, because when it comes to movies, I always do look at the art style. So if that's not a big concern to you, then, be even more excited, I guess I'm saying. If you are a big fan of the art style, because I really like that World War II look and style, and that's the only concern I have. I keep on harping back to it, I know. But yeah, that is my reaction. Hopefully optimistic, and hopefully it'll turn out good. First, we gotta see Thor, though. I'm more actually, but that's my personal preferences. I like Thor a little bit better, but I'm digressing at this point, so I'm gonna end the video. All right, that's it for now. Signing off.